Most people believe their fear of speaking English is just shyness or a lack of skill. But that's not true. It's actually something deeper.
Exactly. You're sitting there, you understand everything, but the minute you try to talk, your mind goes blank, your heart pounds, and your face gets hot. It's like English completely disappears.
And let's face it, nobody ever taught you to just open your mouth and talk. It was all grammar, vocabulary, memorization. But speaking, that's a whole different thing.
We're going to walk you through a real, step-by-step system. No complicated tricks, no expensive courses, just practical ways to turn that fear into confidence even if you've never spoken a word of English before.
Here's the roadmap. First, we'll break down why you freeze up. Then, we'll show you simple actions to start speaking. We'll talk about building your safe space, handling mistakes, and finally, how to make speaking a daily habit.
Stick around, because by the end, you'll have a clear plan to go from silent to confident step by step, no matter where you start.
Let's dig into what's actually going on inside your brain when you try to speak English. You hear a question like, "What's your name?" And your brain goes through a 5-step dance.
First, you hear it. Then, you translate it into your own language. Next, you think of the answer in your language. Then, you try to translate that back into English. Finally, you check the grammar before you say it.
All that happens in about a second. No wonder you freeze. Your brain is working overtime, handling 5 jobs at once.
It's just like learning to swim. You can't get in the water if you're only reading about it. You've got to practice, mess up, and try again.
So, the real secret? Speaking is a skill. You don't get better by studying more. You get better by speaking, even if you're uncomfortable.
The embarrassment you feel means you're actually trying. Every mistake is a step closer to fluency.
Here's something almost nobody tells you. Fear is completely normal. Every single person who ever learned a second language felt this.
People who are fluent today, they were scared when they started. The difference is they spoke even while afraid.
Waiting for the fear to disappear never works. You only shrink it through action.
So make a decision right now, not a huge one, just this. I will try to speak even if it's slow, even with mistakes.
That single choice is more powerful than 100 hours of grammar drills.
And honestly, that's the way forward. You build confidence by doing, not by waiting.
Let's make it practical. Beginners often try to speak in full sentences before they're ready, and then nothing comes out.
So, step 1. Start with just one word. Look around. Say what you see out loud. Phone, window, door.
It sounds silly, but saying a word out loud builds that physical connection between your brain and your mouth.
It's like teaching your body to walk before you run. Do this every day, 10 words, 20 words, whatever you see.
After a few days, you'll feel more comfortable. Then, move to the next step. Start using your voice to narrate your life.
Funny how such small steps can break the ice. But that's how you build up to real speaking.
Once saying single words feels natural, start narrating your actions. I am waking up. I am drinking water.
This forces your brain to think in English, not translate. You're paving a direct road from thought to language, just like how babies learn.
Then, answer 3 questions every day. What did I do today? What do I see right now? How do I feel? Out loud? In English?
Simple sentences. Today I woke up. I ate breakfast. I came home. I am tired. Nothing fancy, just honest.
When simple becomes automatic, complex becomes possible. That's the key to progress.
And remember, this is how every great speaker started. Simplicity is strength, not weakness.
Here's a big one. Stop apologizing for your English. Saying, "Sorry, my English is not good," is a habit that holds you back.
Your accent, your mistakes, your speed, they're not problems. They're signs of progress. Most native speakers respect you for trying.
The only person judging your mistakes is you. Make a new rule. No more apologies.
When you make a mistake, just keep going. Correct it or move on, but don't stop talking.
A conversation with mistakes is way more valuable than silence with none.
That's true for every learner. Keep the conversation alive, even if it's messy.
Now, let's talk about a powerful tool. Listen and repeat. Find a short English audio, pause after each sentence, and repeat it out loud.
You're not trying to understand everything, just copy the rhythm and sounds. This is how babies learn, and it works for adults too.
Pick something slow and clear, a children's show or an English learning video. 3 repetitions per sentence is enough.
10 minutes a day. After a week, your mouth adapts. After a month, sentences come out easier. Not perfect, but noticeably different.
Repeating builds muscle memory in your mouth. You train your body, not just your mind.
The change happens faster than you expect. Try it and see how it feels.
Let's pause on techniques for a second. The real fear isn't English. It's worrying about what others think, about looking foolish or being laughed at.
But remember when you learned something new like driving or cooking? You weren't perfect, and maybe people laughed. But the goal mattered more than embarrassment.
English is the same. The embarrassment fades over time, but the skill stays.
Your first time speaking is terrifying. By the 10th, it's almost routine. The 100th, you don't even notice the fear.
The challenge isn't permanent. Every time you speak, you chip away at it.
It's worth the effort because what you gain lasts far longer than any awkward moment.
A lot of beginners say, I have nobody to talk to. But you can still create a safe space, a private practice room.
Your room is your studio. Try the mirror exercise. Stand in front of a mirror, introduce yourself, talk out loud, watch your mouth, your expressions.
It feels awkward at first, but even actors and public speakers use mirrors to build confidence.
5 minutes a day. At first, it's strange. By the 10th time, it's preparation, not embarrassment.
Seeing yourself speak helps you practice holding your head high, making eye contact even just with yourself.
That practice translates to real conversations later when you need it most.
Eventually, you'll need to speak with real people. Start small, tiny conversations, just 1 or 2 sentences.
Say thank you at a shop, reply to a comment online, or use a voice app. Each tiny conversation makes the next easier.
Don't wait until you feel ready. Practice is the only way to get there.
And when you don't know a word, describe it. Like the big cold thing in the kitchen for refrigerator, it keeps the conversation moving.
Practice describing objects you don't know. Then look up the word, but remember your description too.
That skill is crucial, not just for beginners, but for all speakers. It's how you avoid freezing when you're stuck.
Ready for a real transformation? Here's your 3-0-day plan. The first 10 days, build the habit.
Every day, say what you see out loud, narrate an activity, and answer a question about your day. 15 minutes total.
Days 11 to 20. Add listen and repeat, plus mirror speaking. Now you're at 25 minutes a day. Your mouth, brain, and confidence will all improve.
Days 21 to 30, add one tiny real conversation and the describe it exercise. 30 minutes a day.
At the end, you've spoken English every day and trained your brain to speak, not just study.
You're not fluent yet, but you're no longer afraid. That's the biggest victory for any beginner.
Let's talk mindset. Mistakes aren't failure, they're information. Each one shows where you need more practice.
If you make 10 mistakes and correct them, you're much further ahead than someone silent out of fear.
Stop comparing yourself to others. You have no idea what their journey looked like or how much practice they put in.
Your only competition is who you were yesterday. Did you practice today? If yes, you're moving forward.
Progress is about small daily changes, not dramatic leaps.
As long as you keep improving, even by a tiny bit, you're winning the game.
Let's be direct. Motivation fades. What lasts is habit, a quiet, consistent routine, just like brushing your teeth.
5 minutes here, 10 minutes there, 5 more at night. Anyone can find 20 minutes, and that's enough to start.
Don't wait. Every day you delay, your fears stay strong. Every day you practice, it shrinks a little.
Speak even badly, even briefly, and you become a slightly different person each day.
Look around now. Say 5 things out loud in English. Then say, "My name is blank. I am learning English. I am not afraid."
That's your starting point, the first crack in your wall of fear. Keep going.
Let's pull everything together. First takeaway. You freeze because you were trained to study, not to speak.
Second, you now have a plan. Start with one word. Narrate your day. Listen and repeat. Use the mirror. Try tiny conversations. And describe what you don't know.
Third, mistakes are progress. Every time you speak through your fear, it shrinks a bit more.
Your action step? Begin today. Open your mouth, say 5 things, and announce your English journey out loud.
Next episode, we'll show you the exact phrases beginners need for real conversations.
Simple, common, and powerful. Don't miss it.